most men, we were brought up. I mean, even, and I know you didn't have your dad around long, but we were brought up in that generation of that you don't show that vulnerability.
And
but
I
there's a
don't
strength in it.
see it amongst highly successful executives. So it is endearing. It hits me in the heart. I want to be like that. I'm really curious. Like, why are you so willing to go there?
When I went through my own quantum shift, my own transformation, I believe women go through a quantum shift from 28 to 34, men usually 38 to 44, which probably isn't surprising because we're slower. But more importantly, I was taught this one line when I was taught about meditation. I was flying to India next to this doctor, and she looked at me and she said, I was running Lee Steinberg, the most notable sports agency in the world. I was egoed out of my mind because not only was I worth over 100 million, but I had access to what billionaires couldn't afford.
Oh my
to do.
gosh.
Sidelines, backstages, etc. Biggest names of everything. This lady looked at me and said, are you okay? And I looked at her and said, yeah. And in my head, I'm like, do you know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, well, why? She said, because you're so full of light, but you're blocking it. And she said, do you meditate? And I went on a minute diatribe about why would I meditate? I have a Ferrari, a gorgeous wife, 3 daughters, a plane. I have everything I ever desired. Why would I meditate? People who meditate are sick, broke, and high, and they're living on their mom's couch, dreaming about what I have. Why would I meditate? And she said, oh, that's too bad, because through meditation, I could teach you to vibrate faster and higher. And I rolled my eyes. I'm like, what? She goes, well, the earth vibrates the slowest, and then plants, animals, humans.
Frequency.
Then sound, and then light. And then she asked me a question that changed my life and answers your question about vulnerability. She said, do you know what vibrates the fastest? You can only be aware of that which vibrates equal to or less than you, which is why sleep's important and a variety of other things that I do. But of course, I shrugged my shoulders, rolled my eyes like usual, and I said, no. What vibrates the fastest? The truth. The truth vibrates the fastest.
Wow.
So when I learned to speak.
Is that because God is the truth?
Yeah.